Hello Scorpions, and welcome to your July 2016 tarot reading. My name is Nikki. Before I begin, I would like to say that I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and that you are ready and prepared for whatever the new year has to bring you. So Happy New Year. I would also like to remind you that this is a general reading, so if you are interested in a personal reading just for yourself, you can visit my website. It will be linked in the description below. And I've made some changes to my website, so if you have been there before, you might want to revisit it and check those out. Okay, so you may notice I have some gemstones beside the tarot cards. That clear looking stone, that is just a quartz. It multiplies the energies of the gemstones, so that's why it is used. The other gemstones are onyx. The brownish red stone is a sardonyx, so they're kind of like cousins of the same stone. They are both actually a part of the quartz family, and they are the talismanic or the mystic gemstone for Capricorn, so that is why I am using them this month of January. They are sometimes called the worry stone or a protection stone because they protect you from thinking bad thoughts and negative energies and that kind of thing. They are also a wonderful stone to use this time of year because they can help rid you of any bad habits. So if you have made some New Year's resolutions and really want to stick to them, onyx would be a great stone to put in your pocket and carry around, or put on a piece of jewelry and wear to help you stay diligent and break those bad habits. And if you are interested in learning more about gemstones, I have made a handful of videos. I have done one specifically on onyx, and all of the videos are at my YouTube channel. But I will link the one on onyx specifically down in the description as well, so you could find that one easily. And they're only a couple minutes long. They just give you a general rundown of what the meaning of the stones are and what they can be used for. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to your reading. This first card is going to be your focal card of the month. And you have the Knight of Swords. So, swords are air, and Scorpio, you are water, so I don't think that this is you. It could be you playing this role, but I really think that this is somebody else in your life that is playing this Knight of Swords. If you've got an air symbol or an air sign in your life, this is probably that person. That would be either Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Sorry about that. Had to think for a second. So be mindful of that. This person is pretty much ready for action. You know, they are ready for a fight, if there is a fight. I can't really say this is going to be a positive or a negative situation. This card's kind of neutral. But this person is assertive. They are contemplative. They can be introducing you to sudden changes or unexpected situations. They could be making decisive actions. And they could even be competitive. So those are kind of the attributes of this person. But I would be looking out for some kind of new situation being introduced in your life in the month of January. Now this could be a welcomed situation that you would look forward to, or this may be something that is a little less welcomed. Like I said, this card's kind of neutral, so it's hard to tell. It really just depends on your situation. But most likely when it's in its upright position, this is a welcome situation. This person is willing to fight for you. They're willing to, if that's, a situation that you're in, this is the person that will have your back. I don't think this person is against you since it is in its upright position. I mean, there might be some small portions of Scorpions that have somebody in this position, in this playing this character that is against you. But I think for the majority of you, this person is going to be for you and behind you. They might be helping you get back on your feet if that is a situation. But yeah, for the most part, I'd be looking for new situations, for unexpected situations. And like I said, I think for the most part, they're going to be welcomed situations or events, or however you would like to put it. Okay, so the next card is going to be in your water sector. This is emotions, how you're going to feel in the month of January. And you have justice. So I don't see this being like an action. I don't see, you going to court or dealing with the law or some kind of karmic action coming about, since this is in your emotion sector or in your water sector. I think that it's more like a feeling of unfairness, or maybe a fear of unfairness. So I do see some worry there, some thoughts of, this person doesn't deserve this, or I deserve this more than this person deserves this, or whatever, Okay, for your next card in your air sector, this is thoughts and communications, ideas, things like that. You have the Four of Wands in reverse. The Four of Wands, it's still up in reverse. It's still a positive card. It's all about family and structure and stability and having that happy, stable home life. And in its reverse position, it still means all of that, but it means that there's some sacrifices that are having to be made to hold on to that. And since it is in your air position, I think that there's just going to be a lot of thinking about this type of thing, or communicating with somebody, maybe your partner, your spouse, or even a friend or whoever, but most likely a partner or spouse, about how you're going to keep, the family strong, or how you're going to keep, whatever it is that makes you happy in your home life the same, or how you're going to strengthen it, or what needs to be done in order to have what I need to have a happy, stable home life. So I think there's going to be a lot of talking about this type of thing, a lot of thinking about it. Hopefully it's not too worrisome for you. I see a little worry here about fairness, but when it comes to your home life, I think, you're going to be discussing things, and this could be a good thing, because, nothing really gets done in a family, whatever your family is made up of. Nothing comes about without communication. So I do think that that's a good thing. Okay, so moving on to your earth sector. This is what can't be changed in the month. And you have the Four of Swords in reverse. Now the Four of Swords is usually about taking some time out and relaxing, a well-needed break. But it looks like, maybe you've already got your well-needed break, maybe during the holiday season. And now it's time to get back into action. You're thinking about what do I need to do now? Do you got to go back to work? Do you got to go back to school? Do you got to look for a job? What do you want to do? because this is the time that you need to do it. Perhaps you're moving, whatever it is. You're not standing still. You're not resting. You are, you're putting one foot in front of the other and getting back to whatever it is that you need to get to. Okay, so for the last card in your fire sector, this is action. This is like what should be going on physically in your world in January. You have the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So, some of you might be looking for a new job in the month of January. You might be feeling unappreciated, getting a lack of approval in your current state or in your current position with whatever you're doing. You're definitely not happy in January when it comes to work. There's something going on there, either you're having a lack of creativity, a lack of ideas. There's some kind of dissatisfaction there. Perhaps you're not able to give a total of 110%. So, that might be where the Four of Wands, the Four of Swords in reverse comes in. You're going to have to get busy and thinking about and doing things to keep yourself where you need to be, to keep afloat. Hopefully you don't have to go out and find another job. But I think if that is the case, it's a choice. It's not like someone's firing you or pushing you out the door. I think that you are just ready to try to find something new, or go in a new direction to make your own self happy. Because right now you could be bored with the current work situation that you're in. And I think for most of you, this will be something that, when I say work, this is something that brings in money. It's whatever brings in financial support. But I know that there is a small portion of you that this could, it's still work, but it's not something that brings in money, whether it's just a hobby of yours or taking care of people or whatever. It's something that, you've been doing. It is work to you, but it doesn't always necessarily have to mean money. For example, I homeschool my children, so that's work to me, and I don't make money doing this. So it could be a situation like that, and you are currently either bored with it or unhappy or are lacking any kind of enthusiasm for it, and it may be time to move on. So that is your reading in its entirety, Scorpio. I hope that you found it helpful. If you did, please push that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. I do this every single month. And I will see you all next month. Bye-bye.